Who sent that thing?
Hey Marvel fans! The new Venom movie just hit the theaters, and needless to say, it is a ride that is definitely worth witnessing. Since 2018, we Venom fans have been pampered by Marvel with Eddie Brock and Venom's adventures. But this movie is supposed to be the last dance, wrapping up the trilogy Eddie Brock started. So now, what's going to happen to us? Will we get another movie with our favorite chaotic good symbiote? Well, join us as we discuss everything we know so far about the fourth Venom movie. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you, let's begin.
My home has found us. Who sent that thing?
The sentiments behind Venom The Last Dan. It's no secret for everyone that this movie will be the last film in the Venom franchise. Both Kelly Marcel and Tom Hardy stated that while this project was a beloved one, it has come to an end. Kelly Marcel explained that the contract they had with Sony stated they needed to make 3 movies, and with The Last Dance, the trilogy is complete. She feels like she's laid enough groundwork for the producers to consider bringing Venom and Eddie back for another round when they feel it's apt. Tom Hardy himself has said several times that playing Eddie Brock was a cherished role for him. He would be more than happy to dip his toes into the character again. Although for now, everything they wanted to explore for the characters and the relationship Eddie shared with Venom is done. The actor has also shown his enthusiasm in fighting Spider-Man on screen during the New York Comic-Con panel, so it wouldn't be surprising if Eddie Brock and Peter Parker finally face off on the big screen. Plans for Venom 4. Although the character in the film franchise is a beloved one, sadly there is no confirmed news that Venom 4 will come out. Sony has not assured us of anything, but we have enough faith in Tom Hardy to reprise his iconic role if the movie is ever confirmed. Now, Venom The Last Dance dropped in theaters pretty recently, so if the movie does well box office wise, the chances of us getting a 4th Venom movie definitely increase. As of now, the only Spider-Man universe related movie that Sony has confirmed is Kraven the Hunter. So technically speaking, if The Last Dance does well in the box office, then a Venom 4 movie would be a good strategic move taken by the producers. Why we feel Eddie and Venom would return in the 4th movie. Before we delve deep into this, please be warned that the following section will contain spoilers. If you've not watched the movie just yet, we suggest you watch it first. Thank you. Now, the biggest reason why we feel like Eddie and Venom would show up in future Venom projects is because this film introduced us to Null. For those who don't know, Null is an extremely powerful villain, older than the universe itself. He created the symbiote. Just like the Marvel Cinematic Universe had Thanos, Null could very well be that type of overarching villain in the Sony Cinematic Universe. Kelly Marcel confirmed that Sony does have plans to release more movies exploring Null, so he's definitely coming back again in the near future. Given that he's the one who created Null, it makes sense for Venom and Eddie to come back and get into an epic beatdown. Also, Null is a multiversal being, so we might just get the multiverse version of Eddie and Venom as well. The post-credit scene for The Last Dance does give us hope that maybe Venom is not as dead as we think he is. As the scene rolls, we get to see the unnamed bartender, played by Cristo Fernandez, coming out of the wreckage after the symbiotes fought with the xenophages. As he tries to figure out if there are any survivors, we focus on a cockroach who is still alive. Dr. Payne did mention that cockroaches survive blasts pretty easily, so no wonder we get a callback to that. The cockroach scampers into one of the broken glass canisters that the lab members used to keep small parts of the symbiote. We saw Rex Strickland use a similar canister to trap Venom's shedding when he visited the bar, so the cockroach could very well become the host of the symbiote, alluding to Venom's return. Also, as a thematic representation, could it be that by placing a cockroach, who has survived 820 million years according to Dr. Payne, the director was trying to imply that symbiotes are just as hard to kill? We know that Venom left a part of himself in the Mexican bar at the MCU, so maybe all over the multiverse, if small pieces of Venom remain, then overall he can't quite be considered dead. He could very well return. When would Venom return? While there's no confirmed news, the chances of Venom returning on screen are not slim. We did see in the Spider-Man No Way Home credit scene that Marvel wanted there to be a fight between Spider-Man and Venom, so the chances of having Eddie Brock return as part of the MCU in the 4th Spider-Man movie is pretty high if the MCU decides to include that promised fight in the film. Now, whether or not that would actually happen is yet to be seen. Marvelous verdict. The movie was supposed to be a swan song for all the Venom fans until now, and I would have to say that Tom Hardy and Kelly Marcel did a fantastic job wrapping up the story. Seeing the character get a proper send-off is truly satisfying. And the movie also gave us a new potential hero to root for, Dr. Teddy Payne and her Agony symbiote. So it would definitely be something to watch her adventures explored. With the introduction of Null, I'm definitely curious to see what else Sony Studios have in store for us. After all, Null is definitely a Thanos-level threat. What do you guys think about the movie and the return of Venom? Do you guys think Agony would be an interesting character to follow? Let us know down in the comments, and I'll see you all next time. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.